Again, the past year has been anything but normal for our students and teachers. There was a number of big decisions that our school leaders had to make to get our kids back to in-person learning. Fox 13 Sheila O'Connor joins us now to kind of walk us through how everyone had to adapt to a new normal. Good morning, Sheila.
Hey, Darcy, good morning. Yeah, that new normal was one filled with face masks, social distancing, and for students, learning through a computer screen. It was not an easy year for anyone in education, and it didn't matter if you were in elementary, middle school, high school, or even college, everything changed.
Our teachers, they do hard to work every day.
It's been a very mixed year.
A pandemic that has spanned 365 days in Shelby County, forever changing how everyone lives and learns. Arlington School Superintendent Jeff Mayo detailing the quick demise of in-person learning as COVID-19 ravaged through the Mid-South.
When we went home for spring break, we didn't return. I don't think anyone ever imagined that it would be the long haul that it was.
From there, a constant stream of online meetings to see if the rest of the 2019-2020 school year could be salvaged.
We started obviously working with the Tennessee Department of Education and determining, what our options were for continued student learning.
Each school district faced similar issues, but the approach to them was different. For Shelby County schools, the past year was full of virtual learning.
We try to support our teachers throughout the pandemic.
Many times, the district delayed the return to in-person learning. In fact, students in Shelby County schools just started the return process. At a recent school supply drive, Superintendent Dr. Doris Ray says the return process was actually smoother than others.
99.7% of our teachers, they returned and they returned stronger. We didn't have some of the issues that they had across the nations to get teachers back into the classrooms.
It didn't matter what level of education you were at. COVID-19 changed learning for everyone. Dr. Scott Strom is the executive dean of the College of Medicine for UT Health Science Center. As other medical schools across the country graduated students early, Dr. Strom took a different approach.
I didn't feel right taking our freshly minted students and putting them out into an ICU experience.
Dr. Strom wanted their students prepared.
I was worried that we were going to put out our students into a very high stress, potentially under supervised environment.
As for the future, Mayo hopes Arlington schools can return to full-fledged in-person learning in the fall.
My hope is that next school year, that will be our model. I think it's a little early right now to make that determination.
Something else that school leaders will be looking at in the future will be the learning loss. How much is it, especially if students are still continuing to do that 100% virtual learning option? Mayo with Arlington Schools says it will take a while to see just how bad or the damage from that learning loss. They will need to get some concrete assessment data before they can do that. Now, we know COVID-19 has severely impacted schools, but it's impacted a lot of businesses as well. At 8:45, you'll hear from some restaurant owners who have been struggling through this pandemic. Reporting live here in Memphis, Sheila O'Connor, Fox 13 News.
Okay, thank you so much, Sheila. It'll be very interesting to see what that learning loss is.